Mungu twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu.
Education is the key to success. It is a basic need for every person, according to Sustainable Development Goal number 4. A quality education is essential and very important for every individual. With harmonized, equal and quality education in East Africa community, we will be able to build a long-term system of learning for future generations. And with our theme, access to education and training in East Africa community, we are asking, is education equal? Is it accessible? And should we harmonize it? Well, this is the East Africa Community Ushirikiano Digital Campaign. And let's go out there to the Mmust students and see what they have to say. Yeah, East African Community Ushirikiano Digital. And about this week's theme. It's called Access to Education and Training for East African Community. So, sijui if you would excuse me, you are welcome.
Yeah, in the case of the education, in my case, I can see that it has helped me to be able to know that I have a future and that I will be able to gain a job in the coming time.
First, education has made us to arrive in campus because we learn in nursery, primary and high school. The second thing, education has helped us to know how to read and write. Yeah. Then that thing is, it has helped us to see we come from different areas. So we have been able to interact with different people. We have also been able to get ideas and skills, learn new cultures, languages, and many more things.
According to me, I can say that education has helped me in a good way, because I was to stay at home after finishing my Form 4. I think I will not be the same, because at least education has helped me increase my knowledge of learning, understanding things. I am able to make some decisions that are a bit rational and that can help people. Yeah.
If it were not for education system, I wouldn't have created the necessary networks that I needed. I wouldn't think the way I think today, because there's a sense of learning opportunities, meeting new people, teaching me new things, meeting lecturers to impart certain knowledge, certain specific knowledge about a certain specific subject that has actually helped me. Like today, I'll tell you, I can process yogurt and I can sell it. I can open a shop and start a business because I know what it takes to produce a certain product. So the current education system, I think, has imparted the necessary knowledge, and it has also given me the necessary networks that is within the campus and also outside the campus.
We have a lot of problems with this pre-primary education. First thing, during the class 8 students, they are required to register and they are asked for the exam, national examination. They have to pay around 1,200 shillings, which is a must. The government said they are paying for all the students, but it does not really apply. Second thing, we have come to high school. You know, if we have free primary school education, when students pass, we are also supposed to have free secondary school education. Students come from poor backgrounds. Those who pass exams at class 8, they are called in big high schools. But since they can't afford, they end up joining the small day schools in villages, and that really kills their passion for education.
Challenges are so many that I personally have passed through. One of them, and the major one, is fee constraints. You find that the institution is asking for more of large of voluminous amounts of money that our parents cannot be able to raise.
Even men who have dropped out of school because of lack of school fees. Kuna wengine, usually he was born or she was born into a poor family, so he knows nothing about education. So yeah, I feel for him, ukimwambia kitu kama university and I feel like some other form of stories. But me, I'm thinking, these people, you can tell them that it's not the end of everything. Yeah? But I go to those people, maybe that woman is married, she's suffering that small heart, maybe even the husband died. She has 5 kids, but she's a very young lady. Maybe 24, 23, 22. Na kuna watoto watano. Unaona? Mtu kama huyo, how do we restore their hope?
Of Kenya is equal to a graduate of Rwanda. Now, to me, you know what I thought when you said that? To me, it's like I come from Masinde Muliro as a graduate. When I go back to my high school, I'm just equal with those students who are there currently.
Yes, we want to make resources available to everybody, and then we make things same. Kama sasa mama anatoshana na baba, and then the kids are also the same as mama na baba. Who is going to control another?
No.
Yeah, that is conflict.
We'll continue lagging behind because at the end of the day we're supposed to be a community, yeah, that is geared towards achieving same goals. But at the same time kuna tule mtakimbiliana tu pale nyuma. Unaona? Hakuna ndio mtafika haraka kwa mtakuwa mnashinda mmekimbia mmengoja huyo. Itabidi tu mmemgoja. Hakuna option. But now we want to make this team one strong team because at the end of the day, at kama if you are strong, angalau in Kenya, we have different universities but performance is the same at the end of the day. Sindio? Education is the same. Yeah. But performance is the same. So you can say team start to make the same in Eastern Africa, but it was the same. But
remember, we are saying we want East African as a community. Yeah. Now, how are we going to be a community if even our education system, which is supposed to make us strong, has a lot of disparities and differences? What we are saying is the same way we have, for example, 844 education. Yeah, if Uganda had an 844 education, then a graduate from Uganda will not be discriminated because they did not go through the same system.
So East Africa, it contains Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda and Burundi, right? And since we also have a lot of interaction through trade and many other activities, we also have a common parliament. Therefore, you should be able to move freely from Kenya to Uganda and continue with the same education system. Kama ulikuwa class 4 hapa, when you go to Uganda, again you join class 4 and then continue with the studies.
The views we've had, education is a fundamental. There is a need to establish more vocational education centers for quality education equal to all. We should also harmonize the education system to have equality and to also access education programs to each and every individual. Well, this was your presenter, Brenda Kalunda. Bye.